everyone and welcome back again. Oops, I'm here again. Sorry. First apology video, kind of, just kidding. I am sorry that I did drop off the face of the earth with no explanation. I'm pretty sure I did post an update to say that I was alive and well. Not that it matters much. Well, that I'm trying to get out of a negative frame of mind. Because again, as I'm sure you can probably tell, I have 126 subscribers, which is still, when you think back in the day when I started watching YouTube, 126 was holy shit, that's a lot of people. And now it's don't even talk to me until you've hit 1 million. It's for a long time I really struggled with the numbers instead of just actually filming because I enjoy it, which is why I'm doing it. So I am trying to get out of that, but I do feel like there are a few people who do watch and do care, so whether it's one person or 1 million people, still feel a little bit obligated. Also a bit of an obligation to myself, because it's a way for me to, it's something for me to get up to do and to kind of hold myself accountable to, which I did. Again, I fell off, but it was for a variety of reasons, and there was no way I could have dealt with life and also record and produce good content, because I was not in a good headspace. But I'm all good now, everything's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to go into huge details or anything. I'm fine. Is there nothing bad happened, but my mental health went very bad for quite some time. But I'm back on track. I can get out of bed again. You know, if people do want me to make a bit of an in-depth video on mental health, because mental health is something that I've always advocated for. It's very important to talk about. It's become less taboo, but I still feel like it is a little bit of alright, here's another mental health person. It's well, it's just as important as physical health. You wouldn't go off on another doctor telling me to eat healthy. Do you know what I mean? So it is something that I've always kind of, it's always been the forefront of my life for a long time. So I was thinking of doing a video one day, maybe just a sit down chat like this, and just kind of talking through just a bit of therapy for myself. I'm not in therapy at the minute. Should be in therapy 24. Everyone should be in therapy 24/7. Not because they need it, but it just helps. It's just useful. Sure, there'd be a lot less angry people on the streets. But yeah, I will post this life update, because I will end up talking about it. I'm pretty sure I did briefly mention in a couple of videos that I was being tested. I was referred for an autism diagnosis and went through all the assessment and stuff. That happened during this big, nearly half a year that's gone on. And it came back. It's I sent off a swab and they tested it. The conclusion was, I am indeed autistic. That also was oh damn. When I was planning out, I was oh, yeah, it's fine, it's all good, you know. Probably autistic, it's fine. That wasn't my phone. That I didn't forget to put on silent. I'm gonna put it on vibrate actually. Anyway, but yeah, I was oh, it's gonna be fine, it's all, everything's fine. And then I got it, and I was actually shocked that I got it, because I was always oh well, I'm not that bad, I'm not as bad as X, I don't do this. And then so that was a long process and a long mental debate. But I'm glad I've got it, because it helps me understand me a little bit better, helps everyone else understand me a little bit better, and that I might not think or act the way that some other people might. But that's a whole, again, rambling again, but a whole other interesting topic, which I'm more inclined to do a video about, because especially with autistic females, growing up, there's not a lot of, when originally I thought of autism, you tend to think like quite either like, I can't describe it, but I thought of all the characteristics that were the opposite of me, and there's lots of traits that can differ. I mean, it's not exclusively female, it's not exclusively male, but there is like more typical on either side. So yeah, woohoo, I'll try not to talk about it too much, but again, that was like a big, not like a life change because I've always been autistic, but it was like kind of like a life realization, and it was like a confirmation, and it shook me for a little bit, weirdly. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Back to the YouTube, back to the this. I hummed and hawed during my break, my unintentional like 5th break that I've had. I was like, I don't do this as a job, clearly. I was like, do I need to be doing this? Do I want to do this? Do I enjoy doing this? So I had a lot of debates. And I think I have come to the conclusion that I do enjoy it. At least for now. It suits my needs now. And I would love to like be able to carry on. So for now, that is the plan. Definitely. I'm acting like I'm about to quit. I'm not. Almost did, but that's fine. So, onwards and upwards. The plan, because I have to have a plan for everything, is to finish Age of Calamity. And snap my finger apparently. So I'm going to finish Age of Calamity pretty soon because we're like at the end of the DLC. So I'm going to finish all the story missions. And then in my own time, I'm going to go through all the side quests and 100% it that way, because I didn't think the side quests would be as in-depth and as like long as they were. So, because originally I was streaming the side quests and I was going to record and do it all, but it just took a lot of the fun away from it. Took a lot of the fun away for me. So I decided to not go with that route. So I might post like a last video, maybe like a little update, or just like even just like a picture on the YouTube post and be like, hey, I did it. Not that I'm like a completionist channel. That would be pretty cool, but again, recording it just kind of, especially if I was sat in front of the, if I was just recording, it wouldn't be so bad, but not the time to contemplate that. But yeah, I'm not a completionist channel, but I do like to 100% games, particularly Zelda games. But again, that won't be recorded. So I might post a little update and be like, yay. Skyward Sword, oh my gosh, we're so close. That has been the longest one on the channel. I started that. That's the start of the channel. I'm going to be so emotional when that finishes. Even though we're just going to go into another game probably, but my god. That game holds, you know, close to my heart, as I'm sure a lot of you know. But, so we're going to finish off the series that are nearly finished, carrying on with Tears of the Kingdom. That's going to keep ticking along because that's not one that I really want to rush. It's such a big game. Even without doing 100%, it's still a big in-depth game. So that will carry on. And then once the other two are finished, I'm going to pick one more game to kind of like break things up alongside the Tears of the Kingdom video, so it's not like boring and monotonous for me, as well as there's a bit of variety. So I haven't decided yet what that series is going to be. I'm leaning towards a non-Zelda series just to break up a little bit. But if anyone has any ideas of like just a game that I can just go through, you know, feel free to comment, but we'll see. Well, that's probably going to be a Mario game, let's be honest. Also, again, wow, more updates. I've been talking a lot about like a different type of video, a scripted video, like a not like a comedy video, but that is in the works. I've never ever done one before. I don't know where to start, but hopefully that will come maybe by the end of this year. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it on top of the other videos that I'll hopefully keep producing. But if I really enjoy that video and if it goes really well, then maybe that might be the direction that I want the channel to take, or it might not be. But feedback would be very welcome. Maybe I could like implement a little bit of both, which is like the plan at the minute, is to like mainly be like a chill like let's play channel, let's just play through a game and chill, or maybe like a bit of a more scripted Zelda-y channel. Like, so when that does come eventually, a lot of feedback would be very useful. I'm pretty sure, oh no, there's one more thing. Just for the comeback, just to ease myself into it and to not fall behind and then go, oh, well, I can't start until X, Y, and Z. I'm going to go back down to one video a week, and I'm also going to try and put like one YouTube short out a week and just see like how that gets me. If I am feeling like on top of it and I'm energized and I'm like, oh, let's do some more, then I will go back to the usual 2 uploads a week, which I did enjoy, and I do think I want to get back to that, especially if I'm doing the type of still doing like the let's play videos. So yeah, that was a jam-packed channel update again. Sorry, I can't promise it's not gonna happen again. I'm gonna endeavour for it to not. I'm gonna do everything in my power, but unforeseen circumstances and unforeseen mental health, I can't 100% guarantee it. So in that case, thank you very much for watching. I hope to carry on and enjoy and grow more. God, it sounds so cheesy, but it's true. It's true. I even hate the cliche that it's cheesy, but it's true. But it is. But it do be like that though, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.